Michael is asking, some of the curses can be seen in the snake with its swallowing prey whole and the dust and crawling on its belly. But what are we to learn from its shedding skin? Very good question. The shedding skin is the one thing I can tell you that is, I'm sure there's Chazal that talks about it in multiple ways, is that the Yetzer Hara never gives up. In fact, every time you beat him, he renews himself and comes to you in a different direction. Hence the reason why the Gemara says that the Yetzer Hara has 7 names. Why do I care that he has 7 names? That Moshe Rabbeinu called him one name, and Hashem called him one name, and Shlomo Melech called him one name, and David and Avraham, everybody called him a different name. Why do I care about all these names? What, am I going to be tested in Shemayim about all the names of the Yetzer Hara? No. What the Gemara is trying to teach you is that the Yetzer Hara will come to you in every different way he can. Initially, he'll try to come to you, let's say, with money issues. He sees that you are as strong as a stone and you're not going to fall trap, you're not going to start stealing money, so he'll come to you in a form of, let's say, people insulting you. And he sees that you're staying strong and you're not breaking, so he'll come to you in a different way through your wife. All of a sudden your wife becomes a living nightmare. And he sees that you're staying strong and you're still okay, so he comes to you through your kids. And he sees you stay strong, so he comes to you through this and through that. And he keeps shedding his skin. He doesn't stop. Most people think that, once I beat the Yetzer Hara and I'm no longer looking at pornography, I'm no longer driving on Shabbat, that's it, I'm religious. No, Habibi. You just beat that Yetzer Hara. But he's going to come to you in a different way. He'll come to you in a different way. And unfortunately, he's coming to a lot of people, a lot of religious people in different ways. And unfortunately, it's not everybody is as successful in their current test as they are in their past test. As a related answer to what we were talking about today, as far as all these missionaries in our communities, one of the biggest problems that Miss Nuzin mentioned in an article, and I mentioned also in my lectures in the past, one of the biggest problems in the Jewish communities, as far as the missionaries, is that many of the missionaries are actually getting their access to the Jewish community from Jewish organizations that like Christian money. So that's really one of the biggest problems. Like, for example, the Nazi organization, well, you don't know it as a Nazi organization, but it is a Nazi organization called Jewish Agency. Okay, Jewish Agency helped the Nazis murder 1 million Jews in the Holocaust. That's why I call them a Nazi organization. Now, Jewish Agency helps Christian missionaries come to Israel and do whatever it is that they're doing. They're called Jewish Agency, but they're nothing but Jewish. They're everything but Jewish. There's nothing Jewish about them. There are other organizations that, some of them are even Orthodox organizations, that do business with Christian missionaries. I actually have one organization approached us. They approached our organization. They want us to promote their product and so on. And they said, listen, you don't have to do anything, but if everybody asks you about wine, just tell them to go to us. They'll save money. They'll be happy. They'll be happy listeners and happy customers. And we'll donate money to your organization. Now, all the years that you have heard me speak, have you ever heard me promote any wine company? No. Why not? Number one, I'm not necessarily a big wine drinker. And number two, because the second I found out about this organization, they said, listen, we'll have you on the website and you can promote our website and they'll buy the wine from us, and in return, they will, we'll donate some of the money to you. Now, we've, until this day, never got a single penny, and we've never promoted it. And I don't even know if we're still on the website, but I know that I'll never promote it. Why not? Because as soon as I checked who they are, I saw who else are they partnering with. And the first company that I saw that this Orthodox Jewish wine company is partnering with, Christian missionary. Christian missionary. And when I brought this to them, I said, you realize that you are helping financially a Christian missionary? Oh, we didn't know, we didn't realize. oh, that's not good, but there's really not much we can do. I'm like, what do you mean? Remove him from the website. He's a Christian missionary. You are a Jewish organization. Even if you're selling wine, you realize it's a problem, especially wine. You know, Christians, wine turns into yain nesech, long story. Point being is, you can't do this. Yeah, but there's already a long-standing relationship, and we really never knew, That's the world today, Rabotai. That's the world today. Many of these Christian missionaries are snakes coming into the community. When they can't come in looking normally, they shed their skin. They come as a business. They come as a donor. They come as this. They come as that. They come in different shapes and forms. Which shade of their skin are you going to like, Mr. Jewish Orthodox person? And unfortunately, sometimes the shade of money is the best shade to get into the community, because it makes a lot of people blind. We are meant to be a light unto the nations, not to follow their misguided practices. Remember, every Jew has to remember that he's a Jew and she's a Jew. We don't celebrate non-Jewish holidays, even if they seem harmless. It's a zilzul, disrespect to the Torah, and could lead to Chilul Hashem.